And my question is, how are you showing up? Because how you show up in where you're at now is how you'll show up in your next thing. Are you jumping on Zoom calls with your camera off in hiding? Are you showing up dressed and ready to work? Are you showing up in a class seated in the back of the room, not participating? Are you showing up in the front, engaged, asking questions and ready to learn? Are you arriving early? Are you there on time? Are you bringing positive energy? Are you making a difference in the rooms that you are in? Are you showing up? When I first started, my first sales job was at First American Home Warranty. I started at 21 years old here in Collin County. I knew really nothing about sales. Believe it or not, I was a little bit shy. What I learned really, really quickly, though, was the key to my success was just to show up. I had an account list of hundreds, literally hundreds of real estate offices and title companies that were my accounts to call on to build relationships so that they would send me business. And I realized really quickly that the majority of my competition didn't ever show up. And if I would just consistently show up, that narrowed the field. And one of the things people would say was, she's everywhere. I had this little bag of mints. And so when I would first start calling on an office and somebody wasn't there, I would leave them my business card with a mint, and eventually I would just leave the mint. So it was like my little mark that I had been there. But showing up is so key. How you show up indicates everything. The second thing, after you show up, you need to speak up. One of my favorite leaders, Smokey Garrett, says all the time, leaders speak. If you want to be a leader, yes, you have to model it. Yes, you have to do the actions, and you need to speak up. Leaders don't just sit back and observe. They engage. They teach other people how to think. They ask powerful questions. They contribute in a room. Speak up. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room. And matter of fact, I would recommend maybe not being the loudest person in the room. Don't be the person who just wants to hear themselves speak. Be a person who is willing, though, to stand up, to contribute, and to put themselves out there. My husband, Tommy, does a great job at this. He actually, when he goes to a meeting ahead of time, he will prepare how he's going to contribute in the room. I'm not talking about meetings that he's leading. Obviously, he's preparing for those. I'm talking about meetings he's attending. He's intentional and purposeful ahead of time about what question he's going to ask, what thought he's going to have, and what he's going to bring to the table. So speak up.